Kind of feels like our weather is playing tricks on us. The snow is beginning to melt and we could see 80s by the end of this week.
Yeah, exactly. A big warm up, and we've been waiting for this. We deserved it. We've been put through quite the ringer as we've gone through this week, and now we're finally talking about some nicer conditions. This was about 6 hours ago. I'm stepping off the screen. Look at this time lapse and say goodbye to the snow melting, drying out. It's just such a nice view right now. Clear skies over Ankeny. The warmth still holding on, and we're going to stick with it for the rest of this week. And notice even the mornings into the near 40-degree mark, staying in the 40s overnight and a Friday as well, as temperatures just continue to climb. And there's that 80-degree day for the afternoon comes Saturday. Could be even talking about some record highs. We're getting close to it both Friday and Saturday, keeping our eyes on those 2 days as far as potentially breaking those daily records. And both of them set back in 1938. So those are some long-standing records, and they are going to be put to the test because what's happening, this heat dome is off to the west. Hearing a lot of those record highs being shattered out that direction. Excessive heat warnings even are in place as they look at triple-digit days back to back to back over parts of California, Arizona, and even Nevada. But overall, here we are going to be kind of getting a little bit of taste of those hotter days. We're not going to quite be talking about that kind of heat, but yes, we're still looking at a chance for some of those record-breaking days possibly in our future, both Friday and Saturday. As we go through the rest of today, could see some more of the increasing clouds, mainly later in the afternoon, and especially going in the evening. Overnight, mostly cloudy, and then going into the rest of the overnight into tomorrow morning, those clouds clear out, keeping an eye on some potential fog formation for the northern portion of the state. Looks like along and north of Highway 24 tomorrow morning, and that's going to also prevent temperatures from climbing too high up that direction. But as we go through the rest of Thursday, that should be clearing on out. Even with that fog, could have some light mist, light drizzle, but that's really going to be locked away that direction. Here in central Iowa, the metro, and farther in southern Iowa, not going to be seeing any of that. It's closer to the spots that are holding on to still some snow, more melting up that direction, especially closer to the border and beyond. With that snowstorm, of course, they got a lot more snow than we did. Here's the 8-day forecast one more time. Plenty of sun as we go through Thursday and for Friday, and then going into Saturday again. That's going to be the warmest day in the next 8 days, and could even start talking about adding some more degrees to that because those high-resolution models starting to come in, starting to maybe beef up those numbers, but we'll be monitoring that as we go the next couple of days. It will be breezy and then a windy cool down on Sunday, so definitely a plan for the stronger winds and a cooler feel as we end the weekend. And then going into next week, starting off on the cool side, but rebounding back into the 60s on Wednesday.
We like that word rebound. All right, John, thank you.